Hey everybody. In yesterday's lesson, I suggested that you use the extra time on your hands to learn something new. Sure, school presents you with information for you to learn, and it's carefully selected to give you a well-rounded education. But I'm talking about learning what you want when you want to. School aside, we're always learning. We learn by living life and experiencing things. We also learn by reading, listening, and observing information presented to us. Take social media, for instance. Your friends pass on interesting pieces of information all the time. Just the other day on Facebook, yeah, I use Facebook, not a lot, but I do. My friend sent me a link about how Japanese natives have a 50% slower infection rate with COVID 19 than the rest of the world. That's good to know if you live in Japan. Information like this makes us stronger and more capable people. Here's the thing, and I know that most of you know this, but you can't trust everything that you see, read, or hear. So, what information can you trust? I want to share with you something that Principal Rivera shared with me. It's called the Baloney Detector Kit. This is a simple version of the one created by a scientist named Carl Sagan. I've included an image of it with today's assignment. What this is a checklist which can tell you if information presented to you is true. I'm going to go over it with you, and I'm going to paraphrase certain elements. Let's go over it. Number one, how reliable is the source of the claim? Is the source someone you trust? Is it from a university or professional in the field? Does the person or business lie often? If not, you probably shouldn't trust it. Does the source make, number two, does the source make similar claims? Does the source always seem to say the same thing? Do they believe everything that comes their way? If they do, you probably shouldn't trust it. Number three, have the claims been verified by someone else? Did other people prove that this information is true? Or is it just one expert's opinion? Number four, does this fit with the way the world works? In other words, use your common sense. If this one simple trick really works, wouldn't everyone be doing it? Number five, has anyone tried to disprove this claim? If someone claims that something is true, they should consider all the ways that people could prove them wrong. Number six, where does the preponderance of evidence point? Or, in simpler language, what does most evidence indicate about this claim? For example, centuries of scientists can't find a source of perpetual energy, so you're telling me this one guy can? Number seven, is the claimant playing by the rules of science? Real scientists use the scientific method to prove or disprove their guesses. Fake scientists make misleading statements to only support their guesses. Number eight, is the claimant providing positive evidence? Is the evidence something that can be proven? Or is it something that can't be proven? For example, I could read your mind if you let me. Hey, you're not letting me read your mind. See? Number nine, does the new theory account for as many phenomena as the old theory? In other words, does the new theory answer all the old questions and more? If not, stick with the old one. Number 10. Are personal beliefs driving that claim? This is a really big one. Or, does the person or institution have a motivation to lie? For example, if I told you that eating 12 eggs a day would add 20 years to your life, would you still believe me if you knew that I owned an egg business? See? That's all of them. Honestly, I don't expect you to remember all of them. What I do want you to remember is to question what people claim. Do a little research before you give someone your trust. Except for me, of course. You can trust me.